Hey guys, this is Mike B from EdTech 522, and today I'm going to talk to you about MOOCs, Massive Open Online Crap. Actually, it stands for Massive Open Online Courses, but my experience wasn't that great, so that's probably why I use crap, and I'm not referring to the crap principles that we learned earlier in our master's program. My MOOC was on the history of Islam, and one of the reasons I chose it is because my undergrad in history, one of the emphasis was Middle East and Islam as a religion. So I was like, hey, this would be a good course to kind of get into and check out. I'd have some prior knowledge, basically. By the way, the MOOC course didn't ask for any prior knowledge whatsoever. It was free. It was on Udemy, which once you check out my infographic, you'll see the website for it. I believe the author to be pretty credible. He's a professor at a university in Mexico. I was a little bit concerned about his biography on the website strictly being in Spanish. I was also a bit concerned that the person doing the voiceover on the video was not the actual author of the website. It was a grad student from South Carolina. So definitely some question marks popping up here and there. There was no interaction with the instructor and the students during the course lecture. There was an area where students could create some discussion, and I will tell you that the discussion created by some of the students who had taken this course was negative. They were not overly pleased with the historical validity, is that the right word I want to use? regarding the content of the origins of Islam, and they really had a lot of things to say. Now, due to it being a religion, everybody has their different perspective. So I guess I'm not overly too surprised, but literally there was no positive discussions in the discussion thread. I actually felt a little bad. So the MOOC was made up of 14 episodes, 5.5 minute durations, pretty easy to do. At the end, there was an assessment. It was 10 question quiz, and it was either true and false or multiple choice. I did get a certificate of completion, which I'm really happy about, but I'll be honest with you, I scored a 30% on the test, or on the quiz, so I really don't know how much I earned that certificate of completion, although I did go through all 14 episodes. It was not very stimulating learning. I'd be very curious about other MOOCs because I only did do one, but how much do they take into account learning philosophies, teaching theories, so forth and so on. To me, my MOOC was really just a book on tape. I put it in the same regards as a Wikipedia page, to be honest with you. It's maybe a good basis to get, but I certainly wouldn't cite it in any research or lit reviews. God, I love those lit reviews. I wouldn't cite any of it. I think it's a good use of information. I think the more credible sources you get, like I've been reading up on MOOCs, and Harvard's involved, and MIT, at least they were. They're starting to take a step back now. I could see some of those being worthwhile, but how much credibility are even they going to give to these courses? I mean, typically credibility is going to cost you something. As long as these MOOCs are free, how credible are they truly going to be? The issue about assessment, I mean, my assessment was very easily scored because it was either true or false or multiple choice. Well, if we want some higher level learning, how are we going to assess that? Now, once again, reading up on MOOCs, they're talking about peer scoring of assessments. Well, that's a whole nother story. I mean, I do peer grading in class, and there's plenty of times where I have to go over and go, okay, now you didn't really grade this fairly, or there's a bit of bias going on perhaps. So MOOCs still have a long way to go in regards to how the student's going to be assessed. I mean, it's one thing just to sit there and read a website and listen to me right now, but how much did you learn, and how can I convey that I did learn? I think MOOCs has a place in the world especially for people that don't have access to higher education. I myself would entertain looking into some more MOOCs regarding things I'm interested. I think it's great where you can, hear someone or see someone go on and be a specialist, quote unquote, because I do believe the professor was a specialist regarding the information. I don't know, it just didn't really come across too well, especially to my followers of the religion. I don't know. I'm open to it. I wouldn't cite it. I wouldn't put any, I don't know, I wouldn't put too much behind them. I just think it's easy reading, easy listening. Once again, great book on tape, great Wikipedia page, but that's about it. So I hope this is enough information for my MOOC. I hope you enjoyed my infographics. First time I've used that website, infogr.am. I think that's what it is. Gosh, I should really verify these things. Am I a credible source? Take care, and always remember, what would Tim say?